Hey, what's up you guys, DJMama here, and we're here to cover my new Edison deck, the deck I've been enjoying a lot of in the format. So, after Konami wrote back 2010 revisionish and pretty much Time Wizard changes, let's go into the deck I've been enjoying playing for a while. I have it all in paper here, so yeah, we're going over Valhalla trade-in fairies. So, of course, we got to start off with the strongest fairy in the format, 3 of Archlord Kristya. Just the strongest fairy you could ever want. Just saying nobody special summons, getting a fairy from grave if you actually summon it the right way. Very, very impressive showing that you can have. So, for my next trick, like I said, we're playing trade-in, so we need some other level 8s in this deck. My choices are now Vanity's Fiend and Splendid Venus. So Vanity's Ruler, not Fiend. Ruler is an 8, a fairy, very beneficial. I was playing Sky Scourge and Rise before this, but I think Vanity's Fiend is going to be a lot more helpful. Locking down special summons is the name of the game. Splendid Venus, though, this might be a weird include. All fairy non-fairies lose 500 attack and defense, and the activations of your spell traps on the field cannot be activated and cannot be negated, actually. Sorry. And, yeah, these are my trade-in targets. We only need 5 because the rest of the deck, because this isn't enough. So, getting more into this deck, we have, of course, the best hand trap in the format, Orange Light. Fills up your grave, is a tuner. Helpfully. I rarely go into the extra deck with Herald, but you definitely could, but it's not really often you get to, because your Wing Edition is not special summoning. But if you have Vanity's Ruler now, there might be a way to do it instead of having Kristya up. And then we're rounding out to this little tart with 2 Honest. Still good. Pretty much all lights and all fairies in this deck. Next up, another Lifeblood card in this deck. We have 3 Dim Alk. So good, because sometimes your guys get banished. And that's actually a huge benefit for Dim Alk. And he's just so crazy. Next up, the card E3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Aka Keegan calls a modern card, just Shining Angel. The most simple of recruiters, just gets a light with 1500 or less attack. And following up, the other recruiter that gets specifically a light fairy. And if Sanctuary on the Sky is on the field, which it shouldn't usually be, you do get specifically Air Knight Parshath. So, love to see that. Next up, we're on a main deck Consecrated Light. Sometimes crashing into Angel is enough. And it does sometimes come up in the main board. Usually, though, I think I've been citing this out more often than not. And for my next 2, I have Soul of Purity and Light to mess with the graveyard a little bit, and a free probably discard for Orange Light, and the funny target for Majestic Mech Oka, who is just a Monarch by technicality. Only off by like a few hundred defense or so, but it is a fun normal summon that uses normal summon and then it immediately goes to the grave. So why not? Alright, for the next trick, we have 2 Hecatrice and 3 Valhalla Hall the Fallen. So what Valhalla does, it basically says once per turn, while you control no other cards, or no other monsters, sorry, you can special a fairy from hand. So all these can, you can't special summon Vanity's Ruler, which is fine. There's a way to get him out. Is you can't Valhalla him, but he is a fun include in this deck for trade-in specifically. So he's usually here just for trade-in targets. So that's about it. We could do 2 Splendid Venus, but you know, it is something fun you can do. And next up, our other Shining Angel targets, we have Cyber Valley and DD Warrior Lady. So, yes, we still play the line of Shining Angel, into Nova Summoner, into another Shining Angel, into DD Warrior Lady, or into Cyber Valley to ensure that we have 4 fairies in grave. That's basically it. And next up are 2 non-fairies or non-lights in the deck, Caius. These includes, surprisingly, help me win games. Not gonna lie, sometimes Tribute Summon Caius works. You're usually on the field a lot. You have a lot of things on the field sometimes, and you're just like, I just need a way to close out the game, and Caius has come through a very lot of times, let's just say that. And then right here is going to be a Foolish Burial, running up to 30 now. And then our last 10, we have the 3 trade-in. So your trade-in targets are right here. You can get those back with the cards in, I'll show you in the future. We have 2 Gold Sark, 1 Trunade, Pot of Avarice, Double Beckoning Light, and the Return from a Different Dimension. So what we're trying to do here with these double Gold Sark is make sure Dim Alk always has a target. So if you have Gold Sark plus Dim Alk, sometimes you don't really have to always have the target. But it's not bad. It's not bad to make sure Dim Alk always hits something first. It threatens, it kind of makes your opponent guess a little bit of like if they want to actually hit into the Dim Alk and let you have that monster back. And sometimes you're just hoping Dim Alk hits here on like turn 1 to turn 3. Like if it hits something and something gets banished, you're just hoping sometimes. So it is what it is. So that's why double Gold Sark is here. And yeah, so this card could actually be a lot of different things. It could be like Guardian of Order, Guardian Iatos makes sense here. Definitely not a bad pick for Valhalla. So, or another Splendid Venus, honestly. I was playing Sky Scourge and Rise. It barely ever came up if you ever summoned it. But I think this might change in the future. This is, so you need another like light level 8 or something level 8 that's decent in this deck. But Vanity's Ruler is a decent one. Obviously can't be special summoned off Valhalla. You have to raw tribute it, which is doable, but not not game. So you're just basically seeing him just for a trade-in target. So if you want another thing for it, maybe Guardian Iatos might be your best bet. So that's the main deck. Alright. Nice little Caius moment. I swear this card is really good in this deck, I'm not gonna lie. It has gotten me out of a lot of sticky situations sometimes, where I just need to close out the game. Let's just say that. Yeah. So the only thing that I probably would change is the Vanity's Ruler in this list so far. Should be able to find something that's doable. All right, onto the side deck, shall we? Or not side deck, the extra deck first. We're doing extra deck first. We're playing 2 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, so you don't really need the extra deck too often because obviously your main game plan is preventing special summons and relying mostly on your main deck. But it's just fun to have these lovely options when you have Herald and another card in the side deck for sure. We're on Catastor, an Android. Got a Brio as well. We're on Gaia Knight, Goyo, AFD, Black Rose, Psychic Life Transfer is certainly a card. I've hardly ever summoned these monsters. But yeah, you have Dark End, Light End, RDA, Stardust, and of course Thought Ruler to close it out. Nothing really that special in the extra deck. I don't even think running Mistworm is that great for this deck. Once again, I barely go into the extra deck, so sometimes it does or does not matter. These extra deck slots. All right, and finally onto the side deck, which has helped me out a lot. When I see them, of course. When you don't see them, it feels bad. So first up, we're on Double Cyber Dragon, playing the maximum copy, so it's not bad to just see this guy. He is a light for the deck. He's just a big guy. And and he kind of, you know, I do have like a Machina player at my locals for Edison, so you gotta have him in your deck always. Next up, 3 Thunder King Ryo. If we're playing Lockdown the Game, always play Lockdown the Game. And then he's also a big threat with Honest in your deck. Next up, we're on a single Trag. I don't like Gores in the deck because I usually always have Valhalla up. So I think Trag is like the best next play for this deck. And then we have Heavy, MST, BrainCon, MindCon. So these are good with having Herald in hand, so you can turn the Herald into something else. But also having Cyber Valley up means you can turn your Cyber Valley and your opponent's monster into a draw 2. Isn't that nice? Ugh. All right, and our last 5 cards. We're going to put a Pot of Avarice here. They double Royal Decree, and then a Solemn Judgment and a Trap Dust Shoot. So the Royal Decrees are coming in because sometimes you just need to not see trap cards, and these are good when you know you're going first. So these are tech choices for basically if you run into a trap heavy variant, which I might be running into at my locals. So I'm putting Royal Decree in, and if I put the Royal Decree in, I'm gonna take out more those Beckoning Lights you saw and put in more Avarice. That's like put in the other Avarice. So that's the thought process on that. And yeah, there's the main side and extra. Let me know your comments, questions, concerns down below, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Yeah, see you guys. Bye-bye for now.